like the vows say, for better, for worse, sickness or health, richer for poor. He's my partner. He's my partner in crime. It's so amazing, and I'm so grateful to God that he spared our lives, because June 17th of this year, we'll be married for 20 years.
I just love her so much, knowing that we beat COVID. You know, it's almost like a new beginning.
That Friday, March 20th, I wasn't feeling well, and by March 22nd, it was time to seek help.
We both had bad, terrible coughs. Basically all the symptoms of a typical COVID patient. So they decided to admit my wife, and they told me to go home and continue to treat myself as if I had the virus.
The next thing I remember is waking up in the ICU. I was thinking I was intubated for 2 days, but I later found out it was 16 days.
The next thing I remember is waking up in the hospital.
And he was actually diagnosed positive for COVID, had double pneumonia, and his kidneys were failing. So had my sister not checked on him, he may not even be here with us.
Your life has purpose, and you don't know what it is sometimes. But you just got to keep fighting to figure it out. And you got to fight for your family. That's what you got to do. You got to fight it. You got to fight it. You got to fight it. You can't give up. It wants to win. It's unrelenting. It's undaunting. And sometimes you feel like giving up. You feel like, I can't take it. I felt like it was just better to fall asleep. But that particular day, I said, if I keep sleeping, I'm not going to wake back up.
Surviving COVID is the first part. So once you survive, you've been through a critical illness, like my sister, for instance, being in an ICU on a ventilator for 16 days. There's a significant amount of weakness and deconditioning that comes with that. So even the people that are well enough to get out of the hospital and go home, their journey to being healthy and being well again is really only beginning.
So my sister, she was telling me about the rehab program at Mary Free Bed.
Definitely in David's case, we were able to make things work, really well with just doing it virtually and not needing any specific hands-on.
Man, the program I've been growing. I can't believe how fast I've been improving.
Kind of pull apart, just a little pull.
He does the exercises with me. By us working together, I see that he's vested as well. I'm able to breathe properly again. I'm walking, before I could barely stand at my bedside and walk to the bathroom. Now I'm making it halfway down the block.
And Shar, she really focused on her endurance, her energy conservation, how to modify tasks to meet her respiratory levels, and then how to progress that as she gets better over time.
I'm just amazed. I'm amazed. And like I said, if you're able to put forth the effort, they'll get you where you need to be. That's the best way I can describe it.
She's just at that level right now where she has to take it to the next step and do all these things at home and see how she does. So she mastered this environment fairly well, and now it's time to take it up a notch.
Okay, so this is Shar. She's leaving us today. How you feeling about going home?
I'm excited.
Good.
A little bittersweet because you guys are so amazing. But I'm ready.
I just want to encourage people to really seek the help. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that, there's something wrong with you. It's just because we got to take care of our mind, bodies, and our souls.
We knew that if she was going to get back to being a nurse and her life beforehand, physical therapy and intensive rehab would be extremely important. And with us all being in this together, us all being Michiganders, we connected the east side with the west side and got really, really good collaboration here.
Thank you, guys.
thankfully, one phone call to Mary, we asked for Mary and she answered.
I was telling David that I'm about 85%, and he said something that was so touching. He said, "No, with me, you're 100%." And that really touched my heart. So, yeah, together we're stronger.
Yeah, we're stronger together.
I'm looking forward to another 20 years with him.